Hi, I'm Emma. Today's English is slow and easy. Just relax and listen along. Have you ever walked into a post office in a new country, looked around at the long counter, watched the friendly clerks weighing packages, felt a little lost holding your box, and thought, I have no idea how this works. What do I say to the clerk? How much does it cost? How do I even mail this thing? Today, Hannah is stepping inside a U.S. post office for the very first time. One of the most trusted and familiar places to send mail in all of America, famous for its friendly counter clerks, its service windows, its scales and shipping boxes, its racks of forever stamps and priority mail envelopes, and the reassuring feeling that anyone at all, can mail a whole package. A long friendly counter, helpful clerks in plain shirts, a quiet steady line, the gentle hum of a busy lobby, and a warm welcoming feeling all around. And here is the magic part. Hannah is going to use one tiny, polite phrase with a friendly U.S. post office clerk that will turn a busy, brand new counter into an easy, stress-free first visit and get her exactly the help a first-time sender would love. You can use this exact phrase the next time you visit any U.S. post office, anywhere in the world. So take a deep breath and step right inside. Let us walk into the U.S. post office. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Easy English with Emma. Today, Hannah is mailing her first package at the front doors of a busy, welcoming U.S. post office, walking in from the sunny sidewalk through the doors into the calm bright lobby just ahead. In front of her, a long service counter, a clerk weighing packages on a scale, racks of forever stamps and priority mail envelopes, simple shipping boxes stacked neatly, a quiet steady line of customers, the gentle hum of a busy lobby, friendly clerks in plain shirts smiling and ready to help, the steady energy of a busy morning, the satisfying buzz of a place where people send mail every single day at the U.S. Post Office. The calm trusted feeling, the easy friendly counter, the happy feeling of a place trusted all across America. She has 3 missions. 1. Walk confidently up to a friendly U.S. Post Office clerk at the counter and use the magic phrase to ask for help mailing her package. 2. Step over to the shipping window and ask a clerk to help her choose priority mail and understand the cost. 3. Find a senior clerk and ask about tracking, forever stamps, and getting her receipt. In the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, walking into a post office to mail your very first package can feel genuinely overwhelming. Boxes, stamps, shipping options, and forms in every direction. But don't worry. With the right polite phrases, even the busiest U.S. post office clerk will smile, slow down, and walk you through the box, the postage, the tracking, and every step you need to mail your first package with confidence. By the end of this video, you will be able to walk confidently into a real American post office like the U.S. Post Office and mail a package, use the magic phrase to ask a friendly clerk for help, and get warm, friendly answers, talk about real mailing topics. Packages, priority mail, postage, the scale, tracking numbers, forever stamps, the receipt. In simple, natural English, and finish mailing your first package and feel sure it's on its way at the U.S. Post Office like a confident local. Ready? Let us step into the U.S. Post Office. Here are today's 5 U.S. Post Office key phrases. Repeat each one after me. Nice and slow. Key phrase 1. Could you help me mail this package? Could you help me mail this package? This is today's magic phrase. Use it with any U.S. Post Office clerk or any postal worker anywhere in the world. Instead of, I want to send this? Or just can you help me? You're telling them clearly and politely exactly what you need. Suddenly that clerk knows exactly how to help you and becomes your personal U.S. Post Office guide. Key phrase 2. How much does it cost to send this? How much does it cost to send this? Use this right at the counter at the U.S. Post Office. Asking clearly about one thing. In one calm, polite sentence. Makes the whole visit smooth and easy. Any U.S. Post Office clerk will explain the price kindly, and you'll know exactly what you're paying. Key phrase 3. Which shipping option would you recommend? Which shipping option would you recommend? Use this when you're choosing how to send at the U.S. Post Office. A simple, polite way to ask about priority mail and your other options. No complicated language needed. Just ask which one they'd recommend. Any clerk will happily tell you. Key phrase 4. Can I get a tracking number? Can I get a tracking number? Use this when you want to follow your package at the U.S. Post Office. Many first-time senders feel unsure. This tiny phrase gets you a friendly answer in seconds. One small question, and you'll know exactly how to track your package from any U.S. Post Office. Key phrase 5. Could I also get some forever stamps? Could I also get some forever stamps? A powerful question at any U.S. Post Office. Forever stamps are easy and never expire. Asking for them politely, instead of standing unsure, shows the clerk you're a smart sender. Most clerks love this question and will hand them right over in seconds. Great job! Now let us see Hannah use them at the U.S. Post Office. Hannah has just walked through the front doors of the busy, welcoming U.S. Post Office, the calm bright lobby opening up ahead of her, a long service counter stretching out and racks of stamps and shipping boxes further behind. She steps up toward the counter holding her package and looks around with wide, curious eyes, her hands warm and ready. Standing at the counter is Jordan. A friendly U.S. Post Office clerk in his late 20s with warm light skin, short dark hair, and a wide welcoming smile, wearing a completely plain shirt with no text and no logos, standing easily behind the counter with a welcoming, ready expression as Hannah approaches.
Hi. This is actually my very first time at the U.S. Post Office, so I'm honestly not sure how everything works. I just moved here, and I need to send this box to a friend. Could you help me mail this package?
Oh, welcome to the U.S. Post Office. You're at the right counter. I'd be happy to help you mail it. Let's just set your package on the scale here, so I can see how heavy it is. Most first-time senders feel unsure, but this is really simple. Where's it going?
Oh, that's such a relief. I was so nervous. It's going to another state, just across the country. How much does it cost to send this?
Great question. Hannah, let me weigh it. Okay, it's a small package, so sending it across the country here at the U.S. Post Office will be just a few dollars. The exact price depends on the speed you choose. Are you in a hurry, or is it okay if it takes a few days?
A few days is totally fine. So which shipping option would you recommend?
For a package like this, I'd recommend priority mail. It's fast, it's reliable, and it comes with tracking here at the U.S. Post Office. My colleague Marcus at the shipping window can set up the priority mail label and walk you through the cost.
Amazing, thank you so much, Jordan. I walked in feeling so unsure and now my package is already on the scale. You made this feel totally simple.
That's what the U.S. Post Office is for. Step over to the shipping window and find Marcus. Tell him you'd like to send this with priority mail.
Wonderful, Hannah. Look at how she opened. This is actually my very first time at the U.S. Post Office, so I'm honestly not sure how everything works. Could you help me mail this package? Simple, honest, and specific. She told Jordan exactly who she was, exactly what her situation was, and exactly what she needed, in plain English, without any complicated language. That honest opening helped Jordan instantly understand how to help her. Then the key question. Could you help me mail this package? Notice. She didn't say, I want to send this? Or just can you help me? She specifically told him exactly what she needed. Those exact words turned Jordan into her personal U.S. Post Office guide. He gave her the full picture. The scale, the price, a recommendation, and a warm handoff to the next clerk. Also notice. Hannah asked beautifully. How much does it cost to send this? She asked for exactly what she wanted to know in one calm, polite sentence. Not just, "What's that?" So Jordan knew exactly what to do. That small phrase keeps a busy U.S. Post Office visit moving smoothly. Any clerk loves that. And then. So which shipping option would you recommend? Calm, polite, specific. Asking clearly for a recommendation is always the smart way to send mail at a new post office. Use these phrases anywhere. At a post office, a shipping store, any U.S. post office location across America. Honesty plus telling them clearly what you need as a first-timer with genuine curiosity equals a friendly clerk who gives you real help, real answers, and real confidence. Hannah steps toward the shipping window, following Jordan's directions. A bright calm spot with a label printer, a small scale, and the calm welcoming feeling of a busy lobby, the quiet steady hum of the post office drifting through the air. Marcus. A friendly U.S. Post Office clerk in his 40s with olive skin, neatly trimmed dark hair, glasses, and a calm warm smile, wearing a completely plain shirt with no text and no logos. Stands behind the shipping window tidying a small stack of priority mail envelopes with a steady, expert posture, glancing up with a warm nod as Hannah approaches.
Hi. Jordan at the counter sent me over. He said you're the person to talk to about priority mail. Could you help me mail this package with priority mail?
Jordan is right, you found the right window. This is our shipping window at the U.S. Post Office, and I help senders with priority mail every single day. So you'd like to send this across the country?
Yes. Jordan pointed me your way. But there are so many shipping options, and I don't know which to pick for my first time. Which shipping option would you recommend?
Happy to help, it's easy. At the U.S. Post Office, priority mail usually arrives in 2 or 3 days and includes tracking, and there are slower, cheaper options too. Most first-timers love priority mail for the speed and the tracking. Let me ask you something first, do you want the faster priority mail, or the slower budget option?
Oh, that's such a relief. Let's do priority mail, so how much does it cost to send this?
Great choice. For a small package like this going across the country, priority mail here at the U.S. Post Office is just a few dollars, and I'll print the label right now. You hand me the package, I weigh it, and we're set. Want me to print your priority mail label?
Perfect, yes please. And actually, I'd really like to follow my package on its way. Can I get a tracking number?
Yes. Priority mail comes with a tracking number, so it's printed right on your receipt. You can follow your package online every step of the way. That tracking is one of the best parts of the U.S. Post Office. My colleague Devon over at the stamp window can hand you your receipt and help you with forever stamps too.
Oh wow, priority mail, a tracking number on my receipt, that's so easy to remember. The clerks here alone make me feel like everything is in good hands. Thank you so much, Marcus, you've made mailing my first package feel really easy and fun.
That's what we're here for at the U.S. Post Office. Once your label is on, head over to the stamp window and look for Devon. He can hand you your receipt with the tracking number and help you with forever stamps.
Amazing. Look at what just happened at the shipping window at the U.S. Post Office. Hannah didn't just stand there hoping to guess the right option. She got the whole picture. The best option for a first-timer, the difference between priority mail and the slower budget option, the cost, the tracking number, and a warm handoff to the next clerk. All from one calm, curious conversation with Marcus. Why did the magic phrase work so well? Could you help me mail this package? Let us think about it. Could you help me? Equals clear and polite. Hannah told Marcus exactly what she wanted. That clarity gave him the perfect chance to show her priority mail, the cost, and her options in simple, clear language. No jargon, just a warm, friendly answer. Mail this package. Equals specific and personal. Hannah isn't just asking. Can you help me? She's telling them exactly what she needs. That clear request invites the clerk to share what they know best. The request. Which shipping option would you recommend? Perfect. Hannah named exactly what she wanted help with in one polite sentence. That is the smoothest way to ask for help in any post office anywhere in the world. And then, can I get a tracking number? That question told Marcus she was a smart sender who wanted to follow her package. Any U.S. post office clerk loves that kind of genuine curiosity. Also notice. Hannah said. Jordan at the counter sent me over. He said you're the person to talk to. That tiny phrase is golden at any post office. It tells Marcus. I'm already part of the U.S. Post Office team today. Suddenly the whole post office is working for her. Hannah steps toward the stamp window, near the side wall of the lobby. The space is bright and welcoming, with the quiet steady hum of the post office, the soft glow of the clean lobby lights, and the calm steady energy of a busy morning drifting through the air. Standing at the stamp window is Devon. A warm, experienced U.S. Post Office clerk in his 60s with silver white hair, kind eyes, warm fair skin, and a gentle wide smile, wearing a completely plain shirt with no text and no logos, both hands resting easily on the counter, looking up with a welcoming nod as Hannah approaches.
Hi. Marcus at the shipping window sent me over. He said you've been with the U.S. Post Office for a long time and you can help me with the last things, my receipt, the tracking number, and some forever stamps.
Marcus is very kind. Yes, I've been with the U.S. Post Office quite a while. First time mailing a package?
It is. And honestly, it's been the easiest, friendliest post office visit I could have imagined. I got my package weighed, I chose priority mail, I just need my receipt and a few stamps. Could you help me get my receipt with the tracking number?
Of course, here's your receipt, and the tracking number is printed right here at the top. Just type that number into the U.S. Post Office website and you can follow your package all the way across the country. Let me grab you a copy, it takes just a moment.
Oh, perfect, so I can follow my package the whole way. And Marcus mentioned forever stamps. So how do those work?
Great question, here's a tip. A forever stamp at the U.S. Post Office is always good for a regular letter, even if the price goes up later, so they never expire. You just keep them in your drawer and use them anytime. They're a long-time favorite here. Would you like a small book of forever stamps to keep on hand?
Oh, so my package has a tracking number and I get stamps that never expire? That is so convenient.
That's exactly how the U.S. Post Office works. Next time you need to mail something, just bring your package, choose priority mail, and keep a forever stamp handy, easy as can be.
That is amazing. I'm taking these forever stamps right now and I'll track my package tonight. Thank you so much, Devon. You and Marcus and Jordan made this feel like the easiest, friendliest first package I could have imagined. I came in nervous and I'm leaving with a mailed package and a happy smile.
That's the U.S. Post Office way. Welcome, and your package is on its way. See you again soon.
Wonderful. Hannah just walked confidently into one of the most trusted and familiar places to send mail in all of America. The U.S. Post Office, the welcoming place famous for its friendly clerks, its long counter, its priority mail and tracking numbers, its forever stamps, and the happy feeling that anyone can mail their first package. And used 5 tiny, polite phrases to get expert help mailing her package with Jordan at the counter, choosing priority mail and the cost with Marcus at the shipping window, and getting her receipt, tracking number, and forever stamps with Devon at the stamp window. Notice. The biggest phrase of the day was, "Could you help me mail this package?" It worked perfectly with Jordan right at the counter. The words, "Could you help me?" are the secret. They tell the clerk exactly what you need. They work at any post office, any shipping store, any place in the world. Honesty plus telling them clearly what you need as a first-timer equals friendly U.S. Post Office clerks turn into guides, helpers, and personal advisors. At the U.S. Post Office, in any American city, in any post office, in any country. Okay. Now it is quiz time. Quiz time. When Hannah walked into the U.S. Post Office for the very first time, she could have just said, I want to send this? Or can you help me? Instead, she used one little phrase that turned a friendly clerk into her personal U.S. Post Office guide and got her the right help choosing priority mail, a recommendation, and a tracking number for her first American package. All in one simple sentence. Which of these was the magic phrase she used? A. Where is the bathroom? B. Could you help me mail this package? C. Can you help me? Try writing your answer. A, B, or C, or the whole phrase. In the comments below. Writing it down helps your brain remember it 100 times better than reading. I read every single comment and I will reply to let you know if you got it right. Amazing work today, everyone. Now you have 5 powerful phrases that will turn any post office and any friendly U.S. Post Office clerk anywhere in the world into a smooth, warm, confidence-building first package. Could you help me mail this package? How much does it cost to send this? Which shipping option would you recommend? Can I get a tracking number? Could I also get some forever stamps? Remember, the U.S. Post Office, one of the most trusted and familiar places to send mail in all of America, has welcomed millions of senders every single day through its long counters, its friendly clerks, its priority mail windows, and the warm encouraging spirit that fills every single U.S. post office from coast to coast. The friendly clerks, the simple shipping boxes, the priority mail and the budget options, the scale and the postage, the tracking numbers, the forever stamps that never expire, the calm welcoming lobby, the clerks who walk every new sender through their first package. The whole heart of mailing a package breathing right inside one trusted place. With these 5 phrases, you don't just visit the U.S. Post Office. You walk out with a mailed package and a happy smile. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Easy English with Emma. It seriously means the world to me. And next time, Hannah is going to step into a real Panda Express to order her very first meal at the counter. Wait till you hear the one phrase she uses with a friendly Panda Express team member that turns a busy, brand new counter into an easy, stress-free first order. See you next time. Bye-bye.